Good evening, Lizzie Boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we've got some pretty interesting news in the Monster High department, That's what we do on this channel, we talk about Monster High news. So, not only do we have some new G3 lines, we also have news of the Wave 3 of the Monster High Creeproductions. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Wave 1 was released in 2022, whereas Wave 2, of course, didn't drop until this year. There is a 2-year gap between those two. So the fact that we already have any sort of confirmation of a Wave 3 is pretty exciting to me. And I wouldn't be making this video if it wasn't a character I absolutely adored. You guys already know Toralei has been confirmed to get a Creeproduction, and that's the sole reason I'm making this video. So, without further ado, let's start freaking the fuck out. So once again, this graphic comes from both Cleosnile and the account seeingmount on Instagram. The caption of Cleosnile's post says, Wave 3 of Monster High Creeproductions has been revealed and includes Operetta and Toralei. Nephra has not yet been confirmed. Nephra currently is speculation, but there does exist these listings for Toralei and Operetta. Now, reading the post, I don't see where this confirmation comes from. The post doesn't tell me what the source of this is, but currently it's confirmed that Toralei and Operetta are going to be getting Creeproductions. Now, I actually was just talking about Toralei getting a Creeproduction the other day. I did this Instagram Q&A thing where people could send a number and ask a question correlating to the number, and one of them was, which character do you want to get a Boo Original Creeproduction? And obviously I said Toralei. My main thing with Toralei is that she has a unique tail. I feel like a lot of people know this at this point. I talk about her so often, but Toralei's original basic doll features a different tail from all her subsequent releases. It's longer, the part where it clips into her back is larger, it takes up more space on her back. This tail was never used again and was quickly replaced with the little curled tail that all subsequent Werecat dolls would use. But the fact that Toralei had a unique tail in the first place makes me wonder what her Creeproduction is going to look like. So far, they are one-to-one recreations, so I'm thinking they're going to go through the extra effort to recreate her tail. They've gone through the extra effort to recreate everything so far. They haven't skimped out on any details for any of the characters. And Wave 2, I'd say, got better than Wave 1 because their faces even more closely matched the originals. Wave 1 of the Creeproduction had slight differences in the faces that you could definitely see, if I held up a Creeproduction Draculaura next to a first edition Draculaura from 2010, you can see a definite difference in their faces and her skin. I think her skin is slightly more pink than it was before. You know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, as for Operetta, they're definitely going to recreate her hairstyle, but hopefully it won't take 2 hours per doll like it did originally. That's the reason I've never wanted to mess up my Operetta at all, because after hearing Garrett Sanders say it took them 2 hours to do every single Operetta doll's hair, I'm yeah, let's preserve that hard work, As for Toralei, oh my god, I cannot wait for her to come back. I have been begging for an alumni Toralei doll, and a Creeproduction, dude. My goal is to have 10 first edition Toraleis. I currently have 6. That means I'm going to buy 35 of this doll, and nobody can stop me. I don't care if I get a call out post on Twitter or something. I love Toralei. She's my #1 favorite character. She has been since 2013, which is when I first got into collecting these dolls. I still remember getting my Power Ghouls Toralei. I was trying to get her Fear Leading doll, but we couldn't find it. Me and my mom were looking at the store. They didn't have it. We had to order it online. But then we went to Target, and Power Ghouls Toralei was right there. I screamed. I cried. I don't know why I screamed. My mom was gonna buy it for me anyway. But, as a little... God, how old was I? I was under the age of 10. As a little under the age of 10-year-old, I was freaking out, getting my first Toralei doll. And I feel like it's gonna be the same thing, getting a new G1 Toralei. Where... while I'm an adult, I have missed her. I'm glad she's been getting G3 releases, even though they don't want to be on the shelves. Where are you? But the fact that she's finally going to get a new G1 release, so satisfying. I really hope she gets an alumni release. Like, I don't want her to be a part of the Holiday line because I kind of hate the Holiday line. I'm not a fan of it. I don't really like most of the releases from the Holiday line. I'd say the only exceptions are, like, I like the new Skeleta with the big hat, but that's a prototype. We don't know if she's going to look like that in the final doll. And I like the Claude and Draculaura 2-pack. That's kind of it. I don't really like the rest of the Holiday dolls. I mean, I like the Cleo and Deuce 2-pack solely because Cleo has a really pretty face. That's it. I don't like anything else about that pack. So, yeah, ideally I want her to get, like, a Haunt Couture doll. I wouldn't mind paying $75 for a Toralei. I paid like $80 for my inbox Toralei, and I didn't even put her in the box. I had to put her in the box myself. She wasn't, like, secured in there. I reboxed her. I paid $80 to rebox a Toralei. And to be honest, that was a good deal. Have you seen people trying to get, like, over $200 for her first wave doll in the box? What the fuck? Anyway, Nephra. I think it'd be cool if Nephra got a Creeproduction. I think they would do a pretty good job with her, and I'm actually curious because this is another thing Mattel changed randomly. Nephra's first doll has a darker skin tone than her two subsequent releases, Boo York and Screamin' Sugar. I never understood the change. I always liked her original skin tone more, but, like, yeah, Cleo got a new skin tone on her new doll. She got, like, more tanned skin. So I'm wondering if maybe Nephra will get the same treatment, if Nephra will get a darker skin tone as well. I think it'd be cool. Anything beats the lighter skin tone they gave her before. I never liked that. I always thought it was a really weird change. For Boo York, I was like, okay, they're giving everybody shimmer skin. I get it. But then they did her Screamin' Sugar doll with Amanita, and I was like, why does she still have this skin tone? As much as I like that doll, I do think it was a weird change. As for Operetta, I just hope this doll doesn't have the same plastic issue that her alumni doll does, because her alumni doll, I don't know if you guys remember this, her head would always be slightly off color. I showed it in my review of the doll. Anyway, we've also got some G3 news. Obviously, we know about Jennifer already. But we also have news of a new line called Monster Secrets W1, which obviously would stand for Wave 1. It sounds like this is going to be another name for Skulltimate Secrets, to be honest. We know nothing about the line currently. Also, this graphic is from Cleosnile and seeingmount, so just quick credits to them. There's also going to be a new Generation 3 line. Or is that the same? Let me check the post again, actually. Okay, yeah, the post is just a new G3 line. It's the Monster Secrets one. So we know nothing about it, and most likely it'll be similar to Skulltimate Secrets. Again, the fact that it has secrets in the title makes me think, oh, that's Skulltimate Secrets Wave 5. Because, oh my god, are we seriously on the 5th wave of Skulltimate Secrets already? I think this might be the line that has Venus in it. I remember hearing that there's going to be a new lineup that features Venus, and it sounds like this is going to be that line. That's what I think, personally. I don't know what else it could be. And also, Jennifer is going to be getting a doll. For some reason, it says she's 12 inches tall. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure standard Monster High doll is like 10, 11 inches, so maybe she's taller. Maybe she's like Abby's height. I don't know. But yeah, we've talked about Jennifer. Her shoe sculpt was recently revealed through AliExpress. It looks just like the artwork, with a couple minor changes. I made a whole video talking about that. Skeleta is also confirmed to be getting a doll at some point. We haven't seen any sculpt work yet, but we have seen that she has a product code. Damn it, I lost the picture that has the product code in it. Okay, well, if you want to find out more about that, watch my previous video. I can't believe Toralei is getting a Creeproduction, dude. I need this. I need it. I need it so bad. When she releases, none of you are going to stand between me and getting as many of this doll as my grubby little heart desires. I probably don't sound as excited as I should. To be honest, it's like 7 in the morning, so I'm a little bit sleepy. Just a little bit eepy. Bit tired. So, yeah, but you can trust me. I'm excited for this doll. And when I get her, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up about her. It's the same with her G3 dolls. You know, I'm going to the store today because someone told me that the street date for these 3 is today. And if I don't find them today, I'm calling Macy's corporate. I'm gonna call them and I'm gonna say, where the fuck are my dolls? And they're gonna hang up on me. That's what's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. 90% of it was me just talking about Toralei, obviously. What else do you expect whenever a new Toralei gets announced? I talk about it. That's what I do. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And finally, my final question I leave you with, who do you think the next Creeproduction is going to be? Obviously, we've got confirmation for Operetta and Toralei, and Nephra is very highly speculated, but who do you think the fourth doll in the collection is going to be? It's always 4 per line. We got Cleo and Deuce as a 2-pack, so that was the 4th release for the last line, but we did get 3 single box dolls, so who knows, maybe they'll make a 2-pack of Claude and Howleen, considering they had to skip over Claude because he came in a 2-pack with a Draculaura that they obviously don't want to reproduce because they're only doing basics currently. So, I don't know if Claude will ever get a Creeproduction. They've also skipped over Holt so far. I would personally really like to see a Holt reproduction. I like him. To be honest, Holt and Valentine are 2 of my favorite Monster High boys. I'd say Claude is in there too. So, yeah, I'd really like to see Holt again. Let me know who you guys think it's going to be. I've also seen speculation for Howleen, her original release with the orange hair. That would be cute. I'd really like to see a comeback of that. So yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!